What's going on, everyone? Costa here with PickDawgz, and I'm here with Jay Yang for a Sunday NFL breakdown of another Yang angle. Jay, welcome. How you doing today?
Hey, Costi, Sunday NFL football. We waited too much for Sunday NFL football games. For my NFL games, we are leading on the leaderboard, and my VIP football games are winning. So pay attention to that, and let's make some cash over the weekend.
Yeah, I can't stress that enough. Pay attention to Jay. He is 22 and 14 on this young NFL season, second on the leaderboard right now, which is what I expect. I know who you are. I know your pedigree, and I know what you're capable of. But for the fans, for the new clients, it's very transparent about those selections. So it's a really good start to the season. On the VIP side, you're up even more. You're up 27,000, which is 2,700 units already on this young season. So, guys, if you're interested and you want to subscribe to Jay's products, this is the time to do it because we are going to go on a legendary run this year. Jay's seeing the board really well, and I expect it to continue. Obviously, losing is going to happen, but when you're seeing the board well, it definitely helps the cause as we get into October football. The game you wanted to break down, the biggest line on the board this week, you have the New Orleans Saints traveling to the Buffalo Bills, getting 15 and a half points in an NFL game. The over-under is 47 and a half. So why don't you give everybody your Yangle and the prediction behind it?
Yes, so Saints versus Bills. So Saints still sends Spencer Rattler in a difficult road spot, but I think his mobility, I think he's an okay quarterback, and an arm talent give them an element for unpredictability. So I think he's still mistake prone and still part of his game is probably will make a couple mistakes, but Rattler has shown flashes of rhythm passing, the ability to hit chunk plays, off play action. I think Alvin Kamara and solid sure passing scheme. I think New Orleans can find ways to sustain drives and keep the game close. And for Josh Allen, Buffalo has been dominant. His explosive attack has been occasional, but however, but they have occasionally played down to you know uh, competition when heavily favored. The Allen's aggressive style generates big plays, but it also opens the door for turnovers. The New Orleans defense, while not elite, has enough pass rush pieces to disrupt Allen if they can contain his scrambling lanes. So I think two touchdowns in an NFL game, and considering the Buffalo struggles occasionally when they're being heavy favored, I am taking the New Orleans 15 and a half points to cover on this matchup.
Well, it's definitely not a sexy pick. And I would say the majority of the general public that's going to be watching this show is going to tell us the same thing in the comments. But guys, double digit dogs in the NFL have always had a good long term record. Not saying that this game is a guarantee for winning. Anything could happen, but 15 and a half points is a ton of points in the NFL because it just smells backdoor all over it, especially if Buffalo comes out to a pretty big lead. So I like the play. I like the analytics behind it and the data. And I'm with you on the sharp side. The sharps are going to be on New Orleans in this case, just because I deal with a lot of different networks and sharps in the industry. So, guys, free prediction New Orleans Saints plus 15 and a half points. As always, follow Jay on Instagram at AJBombCapper as you get amazing free content there as well outside of this free prediction that we offer. And any last words, Jay?
Yeah, I'll come back with the Monday Night Football version of Yang Angle, and enjoy your Sunday football, and see you again.